Good morning, Kitchen Witches, and welcome. Today is Tuesday, the 26th of May, and this is your tarot and menu planning inspiration for the day. I'm Chef Lisa, editor-in-chief of A Chef's Grimoire magazine, and this is how I menu plan not only for myself, but also for my family, and now for the magazine. So we're going to turn one card, and that's going to be giving us our inspiration for the day, as well as what menu to plan. What card will give us our energy today, and what will the card put on its kitchen table for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, yesterday we had Pentacles as well. Pentacles are one of the four suits in the tarot, and they're at the minor arcana stage. So they start with the aces, which are 1, and then they move to the 10s, which are pretty much completion at that point because it all cycles back to 1. So there's also families that live in the tarot deck, and there are 4 families, each governing over that suit. So the 4 suits in the tarot are swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. And this is the family of Pentacles. This family is responsible for caretaking the element. So we have the pages, which are basically the children, and then we have the knights, which are the adolescent, teenagers, early youths, and then we have the queens and the kings. So knights are one step away from becoming a queen or a king, usually a king, yes? So they understand more about their responsibility for the suit, but aren't at the stage where they can completely command it. Now, pentacles are an earthen element, so they're the element of earth. Their tangibility, they're all the things we can feel and touch and own and collect and work into abundance in our lives. So this knight is basically, if you look at the picture, this is the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is my deck of choice. And Pamela Coleman-Smith did all the depictions in this deck, and especially the minor arcana, which up until in 1910, when this deck came out, or 1909, the minor arcana really wasn't depicted. It was the majors, and then the minors were usually just the suits that you would see. 9 pentacles, or 7 pentacles, or 6 pentacles, but you wouldn't see a picture. Pamela Coleman-Smith brought this into fruition. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So she depicted this Knight of Pentacles on the horse, overseeing all the land in the background that looks like it's been harvested, or at least planted for the year. So the hard work has been put in, right? And now it's just waiting for the tangible fruits to come from the garden. The mountainous area in the background is very set back in the background, so it's not like it's in the forefront where we know we need to get over it yet. It's behind. So the hard work has been done. Now it's the fruits of the labor. So, and again, it's not commanding of the energy of the suit. It's working with it, learning how to mold it, so to speak. So in that, I'm thinking, you know, one of the hardest working, I live in New York, and I'm about 45 minutes from New York City, more north. And when I go into the city, I see all those food trucks that are set up. And now they're more abundant even in the outer burbs, right? Where there's food truck days, or these people that come with their trucks, or there's festivals and you see the food trucks, right? They're one of the hardest working people. Let me tell you. I mean, owning a restaurant is hard, but a food truck, you have to maintain the truck. You got to make sure that it's going to start up that day to get you where you need to go. You got to get the permits. There's a lot involved in food truck ownership. And the hours you keep, right? In the city, they're there at like 4, they set up their truck at like 3 or 4 in the morning. And they're there all day. So it's a hard life. So what I'm saying is, the reason I chose food trucks for our Night of Pentacles is because they put in the labor and abundantly share that labor, right? And what's nice about it is food trucks can be very diverse. So it's not like a brick and mortar establishment that serves one thing, or maybe they do fusion. But a food truck can be one thing, but it can be many things. And, even the food truck that comes to your business at lunchtime, they have a bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning, and then for lunch, they have something completely different, like kebabs, or something like that. So the diversity is there, but it's all tangible. So we're going to work with it and that concept for our menu today. And so one of the things that food trucks sometimes or often sell, depending on where you are, is crepes, right? So we have, there's a food truck that comes around every once in a while that does crepes, and I always try to go there. So this one is Nutella spread on the crepe with some strawberries. So strawberries are in season. It's May. They're coming into season. They're a lot less expensive at the grocery store now. So this is something you can do at home very easily. Being that it's Tuesday, you might want to seek it out at a food truck. Yeah, and have that as your breakfast. So that's breakfast. For lunch, I'm thinking a chicken shawarma wrap, right? Chicken shawarma. So that is readily available at any Middle Eastern food truck that you're going to find, or even if you have a really good restaurant at your where you dwell, you can find a chicken shawarma. They're pretty popular, and you get it in the pita with the tzatziki sauce. Oh, lovely, right? That is something tangible because it's heavy, dense. You can hold it and just eat it the way it is. It's really fantastic. So chicken shawarma, making it at home, what I would add to that dish is maybe potatoes that you make into batons or French fries, and pop them in your air fryer with a little olive oil and Greek seasoning. And then when they come out of the oven and they're nice and crisp, you can add some feta cheese on top. That's like, yeah, that could be a meal in itself. But making shawarma at home or seeking it out at a restaurant or a food truck, I highly recommend today. And lastly, but not least, our dinner. If you're in the city and you're making your way to Grand Central or Port Authority for your train ride home, why not stop at a challah cart, right? The challah meats. So challah, you can do chicken, you can do beef, but my favorite is lamb. So they have this flat top in the truck, and they throw the lamb on there with, the onions and the garlic and whatever they're going to saute in it. And that meat has been seasoned and marinating for quite some time. And then they add the yellow rice and they douse it all together, or they do the rice on the side with the meat on top. and it's just delectable. And it comes with two kinds of sauces. One is a white sauce, which is, I think it's yogurt sauce. I'm almost positive. And that's really nice. But then they also have a green sauce that is peppery, so it's fiery. It's got a little heat. But putting a little of that with the yogurt sauce, it's to die for. So that would be my go-to of choice before I run to catch my train. And then you make everybody jealous on the train when you're eating it. Or if you can wait to get it home, whatever, it's up to you. But the a la carte lamb with rice and a salad, right? It's that gorgeous little salad. It's only seasoned with lemon juice, but it's so good. So that is the menu recommendations for the day for the Night of Pentacles. And I hope that brings you joy, and I hope it brings you a little sunshine into your day as you're taking a look and making sure that all of your labors are now starting to blossom. As always, nourish yourself, nourish those around you with your kitchen magic. I'll see you tomorrow.